Oh, hello everyone. So this is the latest version of Zekkou No Tomodachi. This is my second time recording this. For some reason, Open Broadcaster has been dropping my recordings, then I don't realize it until I've finished trying to do like a 10-minute recording and found out it only recorded like 3 seconds. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, this is the latest version. I've been working on a few new boss enemies. This is the one that I've worked on tonight, this grasshopper enemy. It's the boss enemy, so basically it jumps around, and when you hit him, then it'll spawn some little grasshoppers. He closes his eyes. When he does that, you can't hit him. He's invulnerable, so you have to defeat the other smaller grasshoppers for him to open his eyes back up so you can shoot him. I kind of like this mechanic, having the player have to clear out all the little minions before you can attack the boss again. It kind of breaks it up between attacking the boss and attacking the other little guys. But yeah, he speeds up every time you hit him. First he starts out jumping pretty slowly, then as you attack him, he starts jumping faster. One thing I did have to do is I added some better checking for the bounds for the grasshoppers, because before they were jumping outside the room and then there wasn't any possible way to clear them all out. So yeah, now he's jumping around pretty fast now. I'm thinking about having a second level of grasshopper, maybe have him blue or something, where he'll be able to jump farther or faster, things like that, and take an additional hit to defeat as well. Some bosses I have where they go into different phases, like a second phase. I'll be showing the groundhog next. But yeah, he's jumping around pretty fast now. Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, this is the first orb, or this is the third boss that I finished, so I gave him the third orb or coin. They're just collectibles. You collect 8 to win the game. They do correlate to resistor color code, so it's like brown, red, orange, or it's kind of like RGB, except you have brown at the beginning for one, and gray for the 8th one. So yeah, I can't remember if I showed these off last time, but these are the ladybug enemies. They kind of charge at you once you're in their line of sight. So you gotta be good to dodge those guys. This really is a defensive style game. I never was into these pacifist type games, but it's pretty cool. You just walk around, you just lead your blob around, and the blob powers up and he does everything for you. Now, I haven't created boss enemies for all of these little coins and collectibles yet, so I just kind of place some of them around in the game world until I create the associated bosses for the other ones. But yeah, this is the one for 8, gray. It actually has a kanji for 8 on there. But yeah, these are the fly enemies. I've got plans for these guys. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm thinking about doing some formations, moving the center of the formation around and other things like that. And currently the bosses respawn every time you enter the room. This is the groundhog boss, or gopher, whatever you want to call him. He spits out those little orbs out of his mouth. I added that extra frame of animation tonight where his mouth opens and closes. One change I did make to the groundhogs is that you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a health refill. One problem that I noticed in the previous playthrough was the boss groundhog can spawn where you're standing. So I need to do a check to make sure that he doesn't spawn right on top of you, or make it so that there's some visible something that shows where he's about to spawn to give you a chance to get out of the way. Same with these guys. I didn't have a chance to get out of the way of that one over there, so I got hit. Yeah, I'm thinking about having a second level of groundhog. I don't know if it'll be blue or what, but that's able to move places kind of like the boss does. This boss does have a second phase. Each boss currently has 6 health, so whenever he gets down to 3 health, he goes into his second phase, and basically he shoots 4 waves of projectiles instead of 3. Yep, so yeah, there's yeah, he just spawned right on, or he unhid right on top of me. So a little bit unfair, so I'll need to add some checks for that. Make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, so once those old guys go into the hiding phase and you can't defeat them, that's why that one went through. But yeah, every level the projectiles get faster and faster, so it's just like out of control. Well, actually the rotation of the projectile keeps going. It starts spinning faster and faster, so it starts shooting bullets all over the place like that. So gonna have to do some work with balancing this. Some of the bosses are a little bit too hard when you only have three health units. So I don't know, and I'm getting pretty good at playing my own game as I test it as well. So somebody who hasn't played this before might be a little bit difficult. So this was the first boss that I created, the spider. One thing that I added to this, he shoots webs now. So if you get caught in the web, then you can't move. I want to make the spider work a little bit more like the other bosses, where if you shoot him, then he'll spawn the spiders. Right now, he just randomly spawns a spider, little child spider, minion, whatever you want to call him, after a certain number of seconds. But it'd be nice if, like, he spawned the spiders after he was hit, like the groundhog, and then not open his eyes. Currently, he opens his eyes after a set period of time, but make it so that he doesn't open his eyes back up to where he's vulnerable until you've cleared out all the minion spiders. I don't know. Then I can keep having him shoot. Oh, yeah. Have him keep shooting the webs while his minions are out there. Gives the minions, because the minions move around just randomly, so they give the minions more of a chance of getting a hit in on you. But yeah, one change I added tonight, once he gets hit, then he starts moving faster back and forth. So I like the bosses where they kind of increase in speed or power as you're fighting them, as they take damage. Yeah, so that's Zekkou No Tomodachi. Yeah, but I'm kind of liking this project. Yeah, just a little walking. I guess it's like a walking action hybrid, because really it's all about defense and leading your blob around to attack the enemies. So yeah, I'm hoping to work on this soon. I want to have like a boss character for every small characters. Have like a boss fly, have a boss caterpillar, and a boss ladybug. There's just so many things that I can add to this game. And I'm really looking at having 8 total bosses in the game. So I'm 3 into it right now. So got a little ways to go, but yeah, I think it's a pretty fun project, just showing what I can do in Game Maker. I've never really made a full-length Game Maker game before, but yeah, it'd be nice to have something made in Game Maker that would be good to show off at a demo or at conventions or things like that. So anyway, let's see if I can get this very last. I think this is number 5 up here. The number 5 orb, the green one. Yeah, I did change the sprites for the spiders, made them a little bit more fearsome looking. I think I still want to play around with the colors of them a little bit more too. But yeah, here's another orb, number 5, right there. There's plenty of other things I need to add to this, like saving the game and more rooms, and also kind of want to tweak how the room scrolling works. Currently I have like one big world, kind of just want to have spawn the rooms that I need. I do spawn the bushes and everything according to what room I'm in, but I still need to create the full world. So it really isn't extensible the way it is right now. So anyway, that's Zekkou. Thanks everyone for watching.